Hi, welcome, bienvenidos. It's your girl Yessie, and I'm back with another video. Hola amigas, besties, how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I want to try some more makeup products that I bought and wasn't able to try in my previous video. So if you're interested, then please just keep on watching. Alrighty, amigas, so let's get on to trying some new makeup. I'm gonna start with this OleHenriksen. This is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. I love these. They're super hydrating. They're a bit thick on the lips, but I don't mind that. I love how hydrated this keeps my lips, and like I've mentioned before, I have these in all the shades. Not really shades. All the flavors. I have them everywhere, in my car, in my office, in my purse, in my book bag, everywhere. And this is no different. I love it. Oh, here. I have the coffee one. This I love. It actually, it tastes and smells like coffee. I love this one. But yeah, no different. Love. But yeah, I'm just adding it to the lips to hydrate. And now, as you can see, I already did my eyebrows and I primed the lids with just concealer. But yeah, because I like to start off with my eyes. So for today's video, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario, the Ethereal Eyes. This is in Nature. And yeah, I'm super excited to try this. So, all white packaging. And these are the beautiful shades right here. Not sure what color I'm gonna use, but it doesn't matter. Alrighty, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my big shader brush, this one right here, and I'm gonna go into shade 1, which is this like light beige shade, and I'm just gonna apply that to the arch of my eyebrow, and I'm actually gonna bring it down just to help blend all the shades like so. Then I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush, this one right here. This is from the Morphe x Ariel brush. This is the 811, and I'm gonna go in with this light brown shade right here, and I'm just gonna apply that to the crease. And this does have some kickback. They're really lightly pressed. Really pigmented too. And I just dabbed into the shade and I feel like it's super pigmented. But this is a really nice transition shade for me. Like that. Then I'm gonna use a more precise tapered brush. This is the Morphe x Ariel brush. This is the 820, and I'm just gonna go in with this brown right here, and I'm gonna apply that to the outer part of the crease like so. Then I'm gonna go back to my blending brush, blend, blend, blend. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with, I want to try that green shade, this green shade right here, and I'm just going to, that's that really nice earthy green shade. That's so pretty. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go in with, I want to say this orangey shade, I'm not sure, this one right here, and just apply it. And then I'm gonna grab a small brush. Okay, this is from Cinch Beauty. This is the EO4 brush, and I'm just gonna go in with that shade. It picked up nicely, but it's not giving me that pop that I need. Let's try the other shade. Let me use my finger, and I'm basically grabbing this shade right here. Okay, so it's definitely better with your finger. I'm adding more of that green shade, like so. So now I'm gonna do a wing eyeliner. Maybe no wing today, but I'm just gonna line it and then I'll come back so we can do the face. But anyways, we're gonna move on to foundation. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. This is in 20Y. And I'm gonna use 2 pumps of it. And I'm just gonna dab it all over my face. Around the nose, the forehead. I don't need so much on the forehead, but definitely this area right here because it's always so red. All right, and I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Makeup by Mario. This comes in the travel size, and this is the F1. So I'm just gonna use this to blend out the foundation. Okay. Voila. Alrighty, so next I'm going to apply my concealer. I didn't buy this during the Sephora sale, but this is a Too Faced Born This Way. This is in light beige. I'm going to use this for the under eye, the sides of the nose, down the bridge of the nose as well, the center of the forehead, and yeah. Less is more. So that's that, and while that sets, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury. This is my cream bronzer. Again, I didn't buy this during the sale. I've had this, but you can purchase it from Sephora, and my shade is in 2 medium. Apply it all over the perimeter of my face. This is such a good cream bronzer. It lasts all day. And it's so smooth. It blends easily. I love it. And I'm going to use the smaller size of the brush to contour the nose. Okay. So now I'm going to use my big sponge. It's a face and body sponge. And I'm just going to blend everything out. It's huge. Okay. Okay, and before we continue, I'm going to apply this cream blush. This is from NARS. This is the NARS, the multiple stick blush. I don't know, this is in Hot Take. This is a nice shade. So I also bought Trans, and I applied it straight to my hand, the back of my hand, and then applied it like that to my cheeks. But I think I'm just gonna go in like this because it blends really nicely. So like so. But now I'm gonna use the brush from the Makeup by Mario travel set. This is the F4, and I'm just gonna use it for blush. Actually no, I'm gonna use the F4, the smaller one. That's really nice. It's very blurring too. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more. Let's see. Especially on this side. Wow. So it builds up pretty nicely too. That's really good. Okay. All right, so let's blend everything out again. Okay, everything is looking really nicely. Now I'm gonna powder. I did buy a backup of my loose powder from Huda Beauty in the shade Pound Cake. And I'm also gonna use my powder puff. I love to set my under eyes with the powder puff. I feel like it makes it look so airbrushed. And I apply my loose powder very sloppily. I just like to get the powder on my face and then I'll pat it down. Okay, so now that I just powdered my T-zone, now I'm gonna go in with my kabuki brush and basically powder my entire face. I love this powder because it makes me look so airbrushed, blurred. So I love. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna go in with my powdered bronzer. This is from MAC. This is in deep golden. Sides of my nose. Okay, so now I bought the Huda Beauty blush filter palette. This is in Roseberry. Not sure if it's gonna match with what I have going on, but we're gonna give it a try. This is the packaging, and these are the shades right here. So it might. I'm gonna use, let's see. I'm going to use this angled brush from Morphe. This is the E4. And she says to just swirl your brush around, but I don't know if I want to, I don't know. I'm just going to do the mattes. Has a lot of powder. And, ooh, wow, wait, that looks pretty. Wait, that looks pretty. That looks really pretty. Let's take a dab of that highlighter. Okay, that intensified it a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't look bad, honestly. That's pretty. Okay. And very pigmented. I probably look crazy on camera, but in person, it's not too bad. Let me just, I don't know what to do. It looks crazy. Okay, right? Let's use my One Size Powder Melt spray to melt all the powders. Let that set for a sec. That looks nice though, I'm not gonna lie. That looks really pretty. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go in with my Dior blush. This is in the shade Dior Star. It's their holiday blush, not blush, highlighter. And I'm gonna use my Morphe M501, and I'm just gonna use it to highlight the areas, the highest area points of my face, on my nose, my Cupid's bow, the bridge of the nose. I think it looks nice. And let's try highlighting the inner corner. I'm just going to use this matte right here. But like so. And then I'm going to apply these Lilly lashes. These are no glue needed, body heat activated. So yeah, I tried them in my first video and I was so shocked with how easy you apply these. So check this out. Like, look at that. See how easy that was to apply these lashes? Like, I love. Alrighty, so now what I'm gonna do for the last step is I'm going to line my lips. This is the Makeup Forever in Anywhere Caffeine. And I'm going to be using this set by Fenty Beauty. And I'm just going to use this Gloss Bomb shade in Fantasy, since I used some orangey tones. So it's this orangey shade right here. It looks really nice. And we're going to try it out. See if it has... They smell so lovely. But yeah, guys, I think this is the final look. What do you guys think? The eyes, the face. Alrighty, amiga, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? I definitely enjoyed all the products that I used today. Honestly, not sure how I feel about the palette. I love the color story. It's very nature-esque, I guess. But the shades, but the glitter shades, I feel like they're a little bit underwhelming. I just feel like it's not very like a va boom, you know? So besides the palette, everything else I love, actually. So yeah, guys, this is the look. I really hope you enjoyed today's look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.